YouTube? It's Chris King II back here with another video. I'm going to talk about why I chose to become a self-published author on Amazon. Alright, let's get to it. Well, I decided to become a self-published author on Amazon. It really just came out. It was just something I just decided to do. I was in between jobs and trying to figure out what I wanted to do after I left college. I came across a kind of tough times. A lot of things happened with myself and my family. A lot of changes were going on, and I was just kind of lost in my direction. You know, I was kind of in between trying to find my passion, finding something I want to do and I love to do. And you know, it was just a real tough time. And you know, in tough times, in tragedies, you know, in the struggle, there's always a beauty in the struggle, is what I really want to say. And that's pretty much what happened. I was really sitting on my mother's couch, and I remember I turned to my mom. I was like, man, Mom, I think I'm gonna write a book. She was like, okay. And I know I always tell my mom stuff all the time, but usually the thing about me is, like, when I say something, especially now as a grown man, like, I just feel like the word is bond. So like, I just, you know, when I say it, you can kind of bet I'm gonna do it, and that's what I did. I started writing a book. It took me 3 months to write my first novel, and here's my first novel. If you guys can see that, you know, 24 ways to discover self enlightenment. It's a step-by-step guide to seeking self-enlightenment. It's the back. I designed this book and edited, you know, this book myself. You know, how did I go about doing it? It was kind of simple. I kind of looked up on YouTube and also did some research on the website. I went to Kindle Direct Publishing, and Kindle Direct Publishing basically allows you to go on there, pick the template that you want. You don't necessarily have to do things how traditional is. Really up to you, but you know, the best way, you have to make sure you're following the rules that they have set. So like, you can do your style of font or anything, just making sure, you know, you have to do your research. If you're doing a science fiction book, you gotta know what fonts that, you know, are relevant and that people can, you know, that attracts the eye. So you have to make sure that you're in the lines of those genres. You know, if you're writing a romance book, you know what font, you gotta find what font goes with those genres. So it's very important to make sure that you're following those guidelines. You got to do a lot of research, not only just to design your book and what colors to use and what type of font or pictures or anything that you have in your book. You also have to do your research as far as in seeing what people are looking for. You know, if you have to share your book designs with people, I had a lot of good close friends, and shout out to my support team. You guys literally rock. Like my t-shirt, you know, I know y'all like this. I rock, so y'all don't have to. But yeah, but in reality, it was a tough process. But I literally sat and built my manuscript from scratch. I did a lot of research, and also it was kind of easy writing it, because I didn't use an outline, and you're supposed to have an outline when you start your novel, but I just was going through it so much, and that's how I know that I was following my purpose, because when I wrote the book, I just literally I started on literally the rough draft. So I mean, I can't say that I didn't have a true outline, but I had a rough draft for sure, because there was so many different documents that led up to me publishing the book, so and having my final manuscript. But it took some time. It took a lot of patience. I was very discouraged writing this book. I was very scared because a lot of information in this book, and it took a lot of me being vulnerable, because I put a lot of personal things in here too as well. But at the end of the day, I wrote this book to help other people, and it was also therapeutic for me, because I feel like, especially black men, or men in general, but especially men in the black community, we're not really allowed to express ourselves, and when we do, we have to try to do it in a cool way. And this wasn't a book that I wanted to do in a cool way. I didn't rap it. I didn't, you know, act it out. So my thing is writing and speaking. So, and this is why I'm here with you guys today. And you know, there's the gist of it. You have to make sure that you're formatting right, following instructions, making sure the margins are what they need to be. If you're making a 6x9, this is a 5.5 by 8.5 book, so it's not a 6x9, but you know, 6x9 would be a little bit bigger than this, you know. So and a 8x5 is a little bit smaller than this. So you have to make sure that your manuscript has those type of margins in it. So when you write it, it can be formatted that way. But it's so simple. It's not hard. That's one thing that I did realize about this process. It wasn't so hard. And if you have good information and you have something to share, put it out there. Like, don't be afraid to put that out there and, you know, and share it with other people. Like, I have friends who are literally like, I know somebody that wrote a book. Like, that's awesome. I wrote my first book at 25. So yeah, I feel like, you know, it was a good thing to do, and it's something I'm going to continue to do. I've been getting feedback from a lot of people, and yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's something I'm very proud of. And I encourage more people to do it, take advantage of it. There's so many other different routes you can go. You don't have to go through Amazon if you don't feel comfortable going with Amazon. It was a route I chose. You don't have to get a free domain like they let you do. I started out, you know, I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't, you know, feel like paying for the domain, so I got a free one for this book, and clicked that one. You know, you use what you got. You know, that's what the whole thing is. I think a lot of us feel like we have to wait. I have some friends who can write, they have a nice story, you know, good testimonies, but they don't share it because they feel like there's a certain time they got to do it, and there's never a certain time. If you wait on your dreams to start something, you'll never start it. So I encourage anybody, if they have something they have to share, any knowledge you have in your career fields, any knowledge you have in life, relationships, anything, careers, jobs, your personal life that you've gone through that can help somebody else, share it. Because what's the point of having something you went through and you have a story and you're not sharing it with other people? You know, I think sharing wisdom and knowledge is the cure to the world. You know, and that's why I feel that I got to use my platform to be able to do this. And this is a start. So this is available on Amazon ebook. On ebook, it's free. On Amazon Kindle Unlimited is free. So if you got Kindle Unlimited, it's you know, it's free 99. But if you don't have the Kindle Unlimited, it's $7.99 on ebook, and it's, you know, $10 on Paperback. So you know, just type in the name, or you know, the title, or my last name, exactly how it is, and if you forget about it or whatever, I'll put it in the description below. So that's about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll, you know, upload another video soon. Well, without further ado, it's over with.